everyone, Eric Lamy here. You're watching another video from my secondary YouTube channel / secondary YouTube vlog, in which I present to you all my sentimental thoughts coming from the heart and soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from the mind and brain, and plus me swinging on some Gatorade. That's right, Gatorade. It's EML77 TV, episode 770. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. Sometimes Wednesdays can be the toughest days ever, but also it's a deep reminder that we're halfway through the week. So, yeah, I've been, my work day's been okay, but I made one little mistake the boss complained about. It was, just because of the storm last night, there were a lot of leaves all over the place. And I noticed that this morning, and I did sweep up some leaves, but in his mind, I have not done the job. So, when I'm going to, I don't know if he bothered to look outside afterwards, but he probably did not notice that I did the leaves already. But be that as it may, he says tomorrow you'll deal with it. And I said, yeah, no problem. I mean, it's no big deal, really. It's only 3 entries that is worried about, because the north side of the mall is a lot more tougher and a lot more tougher to do than the south side of the mall, basically. There was a lot of trash everywhere, but, nevertheless, no big deal. Sometimes it ain't the end of the world, so no loss, no harm, no foul. Just go in to do tomorrow. I'm going to have to do a quicker job with the windows, that's all, and get right on that. And whatever leaves there left, I can do it. It's no big deal. So, yeah, sometimes you felt like you did it, but you know what? Just go with your boss and, say you'll deal with it tomorrow. No big deal. I think regardless of what happens, I was going to clean up out there tomorrow anyway, so regardless. Anyways, plus it was a hot day out, and plus my shoes, they were not meant to walk around for about 3-4 hours straight in the mall. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like your feet are killing you, for goodness sakes. Anyways. Not complaining about work. Well, I'll be alright, though. I'll be alright. I'll be okay. I'll survive. Everybody will survive. It ain't, no, I'm not mad. It ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. So, but that's not the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is when I did my Raw review on last episode of the vlog that I did, Raw review and other wrestling news. I come to find out, according to WWE.com, of who this group is that's been throwing Molotov cocktails at the generator. They are to be known as Retribution. That's what they are known as. But the question is, who is Retribution? It's like 5 individuals. Rumor has it be 3 guys and 2 girls. So we'll find out as the weeks go on. Who is this Retribution? Why are they coming here? Who are they? Are they on a payroll of somebody? Are they working for somebody they need to answer to? A lot of questions to be asked. In fact, is the SmackDown hacker behind all that? I don't know. And that's crazy. No, that's the crazy part about. Oh man, I love it. Orange Gatorade, man, totally whips butt. That's for sure. Yeah. So we don't know who is this Retribution. Who's Retribution? Who are the members of Retribution? Is it some of the fighters from Shane McMahon's Raw Underground? We don't know. All I know is they made the Hurt Business very, very angry. And I am sure, could this be like an Aces and Eights thing? You never know for sure. Because that's what I see this as, Excuse me again. This stuff's good. Totally awesome. Anyways, yeah, this could be an Aces and Eights thing. They think 5 hooded individuals, but they're regular sized people. So we never know who this Retribution is. I would not be surprised if merchandise comes out for this group. Well, it depends on who it is. Could it be 5 NXT superstars? Could it be from NXT coming up on the main roster? A lot of people saying they're the Undisputed Era is somebody else. Could it be 5 superstars from Raw or SmackDown we have not seen on TV for quite a while? Or could it be 5 superstars they secretly returning to the WWE after being furloughed or released due to the pandemic? We don't know. I don't know who they are. That's the crazy part. Forgive me, I just shaved, man, so I just feel good. I feel good rubbing my chin. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel really good, And the beard, sometimes the beard 5 o'clock shadow can drive you crazy, you know. So yeah, it's been a crazy Wednesday to say the least. But anyways, so yeah, Retribution is the name of the group. Question is, who are they? That's the big question. So a big question mark. Who is Retribution? That's, you know, like I said, it could be anybody. It could be led by the SmackDown hacker. It could be Raw superstars, some SmackDown superstars, and some women, a couple of ladies on the women's division not very happy at their spot, and they decided, well, we got to do something to shake things up. Could be 5 new NXT superstars. Could they be on King Corbin's King's Ransom payroll to take out Matt Riddle? Who knows? This is going to be crazy in the next coming weeks on Monday Night Raw. And I can guarantee after SummerSlam, that's where it's going to start, man. Because every time you get a big night, whether after WrestleMania or even after SummerSlam, one year, the Dudley Boys return to come at the New Day. So that's the big thing. And I got to tell you, this has been it's been a crazy week so far. But we have a triple threat tonight, triple threat match. The status of Dexter Loomis coming out is basically has a humongous ankle injury, but he's still set to go for NXT Takeover 30. Hopefully, they said he'll recover by then. And see if they can get something. But there'll be a third qualifying match tonight to join Bronson and Dexter in that department. Ridge Holland from NXT UK will make his debut on NXT television tonight. And he'll be taking on Damian Priest and Oney Lorcan. That's going to be a fight. I've seen Ridge Holland in action on NXT UK on the network. The guy can go. The kid can go. And Damian Priest is about as dangerous, and Oney Lorcan, we know what he can do. So I expect a barn burner tonight from those three. As you know, the number one contenders match for the NXT Women's Championship held by the lovely, gorgeous Genius of the Sky, Joshi Judas, Io Shirai, as Rhea Ripley goes one-on-one with Dakota Kai, Australia versus New Zealand, that'll be a heck of an international flavored match to take on the lady from Japan. That's going to be awesome. So you got NXT TakeOver 30th, and William Regal has yet to decide whether or not Karrion Kross deserves an NXT title shot at Keith Lee. And he's told Keith Lee and Karrion Kross, I'm not going to be bullied in making matches. So I'm sure Keith Lee probably had to sit down and talk with William Regal and say, Mr. Regal, always in a calm voice, I take on the best. I want to take on the toughest. I want to take on Karrion Kross. I know I felt, and he probably, and possibly in Regal's mind that Keith Lee's emotions could get the best of him. So I think we'll see what happens tonight on NXT. And I watched the women's tag team tournament from AEW. The Nightmare Sisters picked up a victory over Penelope Ford and Mel, while Tainara Conti and the newest member of the Dark Order, Anna Jay, picks up a victory over Nyla Rose and, of all people, Ariane Andrew. Girl, bye. Oh, my God. Now, that I did not see coming. Now, Ariane Andrew made her AEW debut. Tainara Conti deserves to have an AEW contract. I think Tainara could be great in the women's division, especially have a world's flavor. But her and Anna Jay as a tag team is pretty good, too. So, we'll see what happens on that department. But, last night, Impact Wrestling, Rich Swann has announced his retirement from the ring due to his injuries. And Eric Young decided to attack him again. EY, since coming back to Impact, is more crazier than usual, but more psychotic. And the Wrestle House is pretty funny. Johnny Swinger, what is this idiot thinking? Johnny Swinger, he's trying to be old school, and he's trying to get it with the ladies. I'm like, all of a sudden, Alicia Edwards, bless her, man. She saw right through his game. It's like, I'm married, and then her and Susie kicked his butt. Oh, it was great. I take a swing to that. Now, hold on. I love this Gatorade, I'm telling you. Anyways, So I'm really excited about what's coming up tonight on NXT. But next week, another triple threat qualifying match for the ladder match for the North American title. It'll be Kishida versus Cameron Grimes versus an opponent yet to be named. Somebody's making either their debut or be somebody we have not seen on TV for quite a while. I'm calling it right now. You know, they, like I said, NXT recently got Anthony Green. So, like I said on the last program, I am loving this. I am loving this. So, I think it's going to be very interesting in the weeks to come, especially leading up to SummerSlam. We'll see what happens. NXT TakeOver 30 before SummerSlam. Now, we don't know what's going on with the Hall of Fame. We know a lot of superstars have been inducted. The Bella Twins have been inducted. The Bella Twins have given birth to baby boys on consecutive day. I believe Nikki Bella's son was born first, and then Brie Bella's son was born next. So congratulations to both Bellas. First-time mother for Nikki Bella. Second time for Brie. So congratulations to both of you ladies, and pray those baby boys are healthy and well and well protected. So. And I'd like to congratulate to Daniel Bryant and Artem. I can't pronounce the guy's last name, but I tried doing that. We'll be here all night. Anyways, so congratulations there. So what else is going to happen on NXT tonight? We don't know. Like I said, you know, situation with the NXT Championship matchup. You got the qualifying match for the ladder match tonight. Between Lorcan, Priest, and Holland. That's going to be a matchup. To watch Dakota Kai, Rhea Ripley, NXT Women's Championship #1 Contenders match. Whoever wins that faces Io Shirai and NXT TakeOver 34, the title. So, is Raquel Gonzalez going to play a role and play a factor in this thing? We'll find out as we go on. So, like I said, the big question is, who is Retribution? Who are the members that make up that faction? We will find out, like I said, in the weeks to come. And, you know, I'm totally really excited about that. I'm kind of curious about Raw Underground. Are they fighters from the Raw Underground? Is Shane McMahon behind that faction? You never know. Hurt Business, Retribution. I wouldn't be surprised if Retribution and Hurt Business will be crossing paths sooner than later. So it's going to be very interesting to say the least. There will be a rematch for the United States Heavyweight title at SummerSlam as Apollo Crews defends it against MVP. And then you got Dominic Mysterio taking on Seth Rollins 15 years after Dominic made an appearance at SummerSlam. So this ought to be interesting to say the least. Let's see. We know the Raw Women's title could be up in the air if Asuka can beat Bayley, which I think I know Asuka can beat Bayley. Remember, Asuka's long title reign started by defeating Bayley at NXT in the takeover, an NXT takeover event, mind you. Forget which one it was. I'll have to look that up. So we know that match is going to set, and Shayna Baszler wants Asuka to win. I like to see. And then Shayna Baszler knocked out Sasha Banks. You know, Nia Jax been suspended indefinitely. I talked about that on yesterday's episode. Shoot. Totally, lots of crazy things happening, man. Oh, and there's a new event for Impact Wrestling called Emergence. Knockouts title rematch is happening there. Deonna Purrazzo defends against Jordynne Grace. So that's going to be a heck of a matchup there. I wouldn't be surprised if Eddie Edwards wants a piece of Eric Young. It looks like Sami Callihan tweeted he wants a piece, he wants Eric Young. I'll tell you one, but Sami Callihan's already got a problem with Rob Van Dam after he ruined Katie Forbes' pictures from the internet. So, and Katie Forbes, man, she twerks. You know, it's like she belongs in the. Katie Forbes, love her. I think she's gorgeous, but too much twerking going on, and not enough wrestling from that young lady. I think if she gets serious and get down to wrestling, I think she can really can turn some heads. We'll see. We'll see about that. So, but right now, I know RVD is handling business there in the wrestling department. Him and Sami Callihan. I would not be surprised if Eric Young somehow gets involved in Sami Callihan's business. The way the tweets come out. So, But Eddie Edwards probably wants a piece of Eric Young. We'll see what happens. In between, Heath, the man formerly known as Heath Slater, goes by the name just Heath, lost to Moose, so he won't have a contract with Impact Wrestling. I would not be surprised if AEW comes a calling, or did Heath Slater decide to, or will he be on Impact for good? We'll find out. And then you got, the North still whining and crying about not having their losing their tag team titles to the Motor City Machine Guns. So, and then you got Ace Austin, who's always been a punk, and his haircut is stupid. He's hanging out with Madman Fulton. Been a man on his own line since the Chris brothers have left Impact due to controversy surrounding them, mostly on Dave Chris' part. Or the speaking out movement in wrestling. They went after the Good Brothers as Gallows and Anderson. They got Gallows arrested. So this ought to be interesting, to say the least. And if I were Ace Austin, I would run and hide, because Gallows will probably want to get a piece of Mr. Austin. So, a lot of craziness happening in the Wrestle House as well. Tommy Dreamer hosting it, and Taya yanking Johnny Bravo by the ear like he was one of the Three Stooges. And he's thinking of him and Rosemary's got something going or anything like that. And Kylie Ray gets involved, always and all that good stuff. And then Susie, that's bad, and Alicia Edwards, a fellow New Bedford native, not afraid to speak her mind. Gotta respect that. And Johnny Swinger being the idiot, like always. Cody Deaner drinking beer and refereeing the match. Drinking and reffing with Cody Deaner. And he got Triple XL doing their thing. That's AC Romero and Larry the Legend. Larry the Legend. I know his name is Larry. You got Crazy Steve being Crazy Steve. It's all craziness, that's for sure. So tonight, NXT, watch triple threat match: Oni Lorcan versus Damian Priest versus Ridge Holland for a spot in the NXT North American Championship ladder match that will take place at NXT Takeover. Who I got on that matchup? That's a tough call to make, because I like to see Oni Lorcan win it, but we'll see. The NXT Women's #1 contender match for the women's title: Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai. Winner faces Io Shirai at Takeover. Man, it's Dakota Kai won. It's Dakota Kai versus Io Shirai at NXT Takeover 30. Yeah. So who knows for sure what's going on? So once again, who do you think is Retribution? I'm thinking it's 5 NXT superstars who we've not seen on TV for a while finally decided to make a statement, or could it be some Raw and SmackDown superstars we have not seen in a while, or basically fairly new superstars signed on with the company? Who knows for sure? Could it be an aces and eights type of thing? We'll find out for sure. They like to cause trouble and cause chaos. It'll be very interesting to see what happens in the meantime, in between time. So, that's all I got tonight. That's all I got for right now. We'll watch NXT tonight, see what happens. AEW, there's also AEW's on tonight as well. Try flipping back and forth. I don't think I have a picture-in-picture with my new smart TV, but I don't know for sure. So, going crazy on this one, folks. Going crazy. So, we'll see what happens tonight. Red Sox played against the Rays. They lost last night again. Looks like the Red Sox are going to be in for a long season, despite the fact it's going to be 60 games. But without Chris Sale, without Eduardo Rodriguez, I think the pitching's kaput. So I'm not going to, comment on the Red Sox, but, like I said, none of the stuff's their fault. Everything's been going on. Just hang in there, all right? So I'll see you guys later, and you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful day. I'll probably come up with another episode. Like I said, I'm trying to worry about one thing at a time, one day at a time, and feel chill, all right? All right, so guys have a great night. Be cool. Great day. Great rest of your day and evening. Be cool, be solid, and be excellent to each other, all right? Peace. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Episode 770 of EML77 TV is officially complete.